Good evening, folks. Welcome to our varsity basketball game between the Cazenovia Lakers and the Syracuse IT Eagles. We apologize for the late start. The JV game was pretty close right through the fourth quarter, so we had a lot of timeouts, a lot of fouls, some stoppages in play, and that one finished up late, and so the teams had to take their warm-ups, but now we are underway. I'm here with Sebastian Gebers. And Sebastian, anything you're looking forward to in this game?
Just a well-fought battle. From what I've heard, we've got a lot of really young talent on the court, so it's going to be interesting to see and possibly see these kids develop in the next few years.
Yeah, and if you're wondering about the sound quality, we're using two different mics tonight. Our usual ones are out of service, so that's why I sound a little different than Sebastian. This is a good reminder that we're the Comm Club, so we're a student-led production, so, sometimes there's going to be technical difficulties or we might say something silly, and we just ask that you bear with us and enjoy the game, and we'll do our best to make it more enjoyable for you. Before we get to the pregame warm-ups, here's a quick intro to the two teams. So Cazenovia coming into the game 2-2, and the Eagles are 3-0 this year. But big asterisk on those records, the two teams that Cazenovia lost to are PSLA Fowler and Salve, which are two of the three teams that the Eagles have beaten. So that does make me a little nervous.
Yeah, but I mean, this is high school, so you never know.
Yeah,
Shockers happen all the time.
Any given day.
Yes. Yep. And with the right mentality, any team can do it. So both teams just beware that anything can happen, and that you could win, you could lose. You've just got to fight hard. And
yeah, because both teams have some good players. Our player to watch for the Lakers is Ben Bianco again today. Still leading them in scoring. A lot of the offense will flow through him. And the Eagles have some strong guards. And so, a lot of it is going to be on him to kind of keep pace with them. For the Eagles, we've got a trio for you to keep an eye on. Number 5, Aiken. Number 2, Gilbert. And number 4, Harris. All three of these guys are sophomores. And they're the top three for the Eagles in scoring this year. Aiken by a very wide margin. So he's kind of a cut above for everyone else on the Eagles. Aiken and Gilbert are guards, and Harris is a forward. So we should see a good pace in this one, some nice passing. Aiken's dangerous from the arc or from inside. He gets half his baskets are twos and half are threes this year. So Lakers will have to be on their toes. They'll have to be all over the place on defense. And we'll send you down to the court for the pregame announcements, and we'll be back with you when the action's underway.
Good evening. Welcome to the Cazenovia High School Buckley Gym for tonight's boys varsity basketball game between the ITC Eagles and your Cazenovia Lakers. Please have tonight's game be a demonstration of proper sportsmanship, enthusiasm, and mutual respect for all participants of the game and the officials. We now ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. for both teams. For the visiting Eagles, number 1, Taylor Dixie. Number 2, Mike Gebers. Number 4, Teflon Harris. Number 5, Anton England. And number 23, Brian Hall. Head coach for the Eagles, Christian Haas Jr., assisted by Alex Monroe. And starting tonight for the Lakers, number 1, Ben Bianco. Number 2, Bobby Livingston. Number 4, Isaac Gilbert. Number 11, Alex Cooper. And number 23, Trey Lawson. Head coach for the Lakers, Chris Lovell. Assisted by Scott Colby. Officiating tonight's top test is Devin Kinsey, North Kinsey, James Leroy, and Kevin Murphy. Good luck, players.
To begin the game. I would imagine for the Lakers it's going to be number 23, Tanner Lawson, taking the tip with all of his height. And the Eagles are going to send out their number 23, Brian Hall, to take the tip for them.
Yep, and all 3 of the sophomores that we mentioned at the top are in the game for the Eagles.
Tip easily won, it looked like, by Lawson there, and Hall lost his shoe actually after that tip. And he's playing on without one shoe on. Some wardrobe malfunctions early on for him there.
Yeah, nice aggressive start for the Lakers. I like it. Quick shot for Bianco. Nice cleanup by Cooper. Lawson finishes it off. Cazenovia coming out aggressive.
Oh, but a good 3 there by Dixie Wade for the Eagles.
Yeah, not one of the famous sophomores. So
Lawson with the 3 to counteract that one, but it goes off the rim and doesn't quite make it.
this is Aiken.
Lakers playing a zone defense, just like their varsity team usually does. It's an interesting change to watch the JV team play man-to-man and then just switch to this heavy zone defense by the varsity Lakers. And there's Gilbert with 2 for the Lakers to put them up by 1. Here's the 3, and it's good by Gilbert for the Eagles. They've had 2 threes in a row now.
We'll get you some of the sounds of the game, too.
Oh, Bianco with a nice rebound and a beautiful layup there to tie up the game.
Nice cleanup for Bianco.
And that's going to be a foul on...
It's a travel.
Oh, that's a travel. Excuse me.
Tell you what, both teams coming out at a frenetic pace. See how long we can keep this up. It's time
Livingston
Lakers passing it around a little bit.
Livingston finds Cooper probably a bit too late there. He was wide open for a little bit. And then just gets rid of it out of bounds trying to find Lawson. Coach Bubble wasn't very happy about that one.
maybe a chance for him. There's an open three. Good rebound for Lawson. Bianco catches up with it.
Bianco couldn't quite make the layup.
Livingston there, though.
A nice drive inside by number 5, Aiken, and he draws the foul. Gilbert committing there, and it will be 2 shots at the line. One thing that I've noticed early on by this Eagles offense is that they're getting a lot of threes, and that's due to this zone defense by the Lakers. They are very compact in the middle. They don't want you to shoot close, so they're going to force you outside.
Yeah, that is one of the weaknesses of the zone defense. Your guys have to hit your shots to exploit it, though. So far, we've seen the Eagles have some success with that.
And if they can keep that up, then this could be a very bad game for the Lakers.
We've got our first substitutions of the game for the Eagles. Tyquan Harris, number 4, is in. The third of that aforementioned trio of sophomores. Here goes Aiken.
It was a great steal by Aiken, but a beautiful block by Lawson, and it results in a foul on... They're going to call that on Livingston, it looks like, and it will be 2 free throws for Gilbert with the chance to take the lead.
Yeah, did I miss something? I didn't even know if Gilbert was in the area.
Yeah, I didn't see...
The Eagles, Gilbert. This is going to be tricky because both teams have a player with the last name Gilbert.
Speaking of which, Gilbert just went off for the Lakers. Yes. And Richardson, the sophomore, came on for the Lakers. And the second free throw is also made, so it will be a 2-point game now.
Yeah, it's like you said in the JV game. At this level, guys make their free throws.
Yeah, the difference is tremendous in the improvement on free throw shooting. And you could even say that from modified to JV, JV to varsity, varsity to college, and so on and so forth. If you work on it enough in your life, you suddenly become nearly perfect.
Ooh,
and
nice steal there. That's Aiken again.
Livingston giving it away poorly, and Aiken has an easy layup there. Though Livingston did fight back to almost block that. And it leaves the Lakers down by 4 points, and the Eagles bench is going crazy right now.
Yeah, that was an impressive series by Aiken there. With the quickness on defense, getting the steal, the fast break, but also the presence of mind and the patience to fake the shot, make Lawson overcommit, and then get the easy layup. Understandable why the bench is excited.
And also understandable why the Lakers coach Bubble would want to take a timeout there.
Yeah, and maybe during this timeout, I should mention, I'm not sure how much you'll be able to hear from our on-court camera, but IT has a good contingent of fans here. Lakers, of course, do, as always, in the Buckley gym. But the Syracuse crowd was kind of subdued for the JV game, and I think a lot of those JV players are in the stands now, and we're hearing it when the varsity team does something well.
Yes, going down there right before the game started, you could see just a wave of them coming in. It's a nice turnout for them, for their crowd.
Nice turnaround by Richardson. Shot didn't go in, but...
Here's the quick counter. And the layup is good by Dixie Wade for the Eagles. I believe he's already had a three-pointer in this game. Wow, I think he was the first to score.
I don't know how Richardson got out of that.
Bianco with a nice three there, and it puts the Lakers back within one score here.
Another three, won't go. Bianco
off the rim for Kisselstein. Or Kisselstein.
Here's Lawson. Loses it, gets it back. Bianco setting the screen. Livingston goes inside, takes the shot, hits it.
Good shot by Livingston, and he bided his time, found the screen, and made the nice shot.
Do you worry, Sebastian, when all your team's shots seem to be going in? Because Lakers have been having some success, and they're down by 1. So, on one hand excited, on the other hand scared of what might happen if the shots ever stop dropping.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that, because if they do stop dropping, you got to worry. Does that mean like something mentally has changed, or is it just you're just cold and you never want that kind of switch to happen?
Yeah, hopefully for the Lakers fans, they just stay hot all night.
Which can be a struggle, though.
Oh yeah, certainly.
But then there are times when you'll be hot and then you'll be cold and then you'll come right back hot again. So, especially in high school sports, I've noticed in the JV game too, there were moments where both teams were hot and then they would go cold for a little while and come back. So maybe that's what'll happen today.
Yeah, Richardson with a drive inside.
A nice shot by the Eagles, Gilbert. Naquan Gilbert. Maybe we should just call them by their first names.
Maybe. Here's Cooper. Oh.
Good job of keeping it in, but Bianco with a nice interception.
He's got a hand on it, and that's going to end with a dunk for Lawson.
I remember seeing a few of those last year. It's nice to see those dunks coming back for Lawson.
Oh, Bianco off to the races. Got 2 in front of him. And he'll hold up and let the defense set up, let his help get there. Now we'll go inside. Draws the foul.
Bianco is a fighter, and that just shows it all. He will go through anything, and he will, no matter how many times he gets knocked down, he will just get right back up and keep playing for the Lakers. We saw that last week a couple times where he would get knocked down really hard and just play on.
Hit in the face.
Yeah.
Hits the first free throw, speaking of hits.
And he has an opportunity to tie up the game here.
Nails it. Ties up the game.
Yep, good shooting there, and the Lakers are right back into this. A nice momentum shift for the Lakers.
Aiken. Good
driving
job
inside.
Closing on him. He could hit that 3 if you leave him open.
Wide open 3, but he misses. That'll come off of... Oh, I thought that came off of Lawson. I am surprised that that the Eagles didn't get that.
Yeah. Must be Watts got a hand or some part of his body on it. Ooh. Livingston gets the inbound. Brings it across. Gets it to Bianco with a 3.
No good.
This is going to be Daquan Gilbert. Bianco was on the island there, but for the moment stopped them from scoring. Going to have a foul on the floor.
Not sure who that's on.
Yeah, maybe Cooper?
And that one is Livingston coming off, Arnold coming on for the Lakers. Junior coming on for the sophomore.
There's a 3.
Aiken couldn't quite make it there.
Nice rebound for Lawson. Looking for Bianco. Gets him. Dishes it out to Richardson.
And Bubble smartly calls a timeout there just to get his team out of trouble there, because it looked like they possibly might have given up possession in the position they were in.
I think that was the basketball equivalent of when you're driving and your car starts to slide on the ice and you're like, oh no.
Good analogy, good analogy. I like it. So it's a very close game as of now. It started off kind of in the Eagles' hands, but the Lakers have done well to keep themselves close and well to now have a tie here in their hands.
Yeah, and in some ways, you know, we just made fun of the chaos, but I think this is a team that thrives a little bit with chaos too. I have a feeling this is the kind of game where if you let both teams settle into what they want to do, it's going to be an advantage for the Eagles. And so to some extent, as the Lakers, you do want to keep them off balance and prevent them from getting into their comfort zone.
All right, we're going to come back out, and I believe it will be Laker possession. No changes made on either side during that timeout.
Lakers stacking up, get it to Richardson.
Bianco in a trap.
Ooh.
Oh, he got nailed in the face there. That was blunt.
By the way, that's the player's last name, not a,
Yeah.
not a comment on the... Oh. Almost an impressive steal for the Eagles. Stepped on the baseline as he was getting control, though.
.57 seconds left in this period. It's been a fairly high-scoring period so far. It's a travel on Richardson. Richardson is a sophomore, so mistakes are prone to happen. You just gotta advance on those and learn from them. Have a short-term memory there.
That is the key. There's Aiken.
Couldn't make it.
Yeah, a little bit of a break for the Lakers on that one.
Oh, Lawson unknowingly blocked that one back into the Eagles player and out. He was trying to block it, turned himself around thinking the ball had already left, and realized it came off of his arm, and then into the Eagles player again, out for a Lakers throw.
Hey, sometimes lucky bounce is all you need. Nice drive for Lawson. Let's see. I think they're going to give him two. Yep. Hit him on the arm while he was shooting.
Let's see if he can make this. He can't dunk it from here, but let's see if he can make it. Oof. First one, no good.
Yeah, when you say can't dunk, you of course mean can't legally dunk.
Yes.
Not out of the question that Lawson's capable of dunking from the foul line.
It'd be interesting to see. Poor shot from distance there, but an offensive rebound, and then a defensive rebound.
Kind of glad the quarter ended when it did.
Yeah, the Lakers looked a bit scrambled there.
But coming out of it with the lead.
Yeah. After the last timeout, I believe only 1 point was scored, and we're going to come into the second period 16-15. Very, very close game so far.
Yeah, and obviously different teams from last year, but we saw these two in the Buckley gym 10 months ago, and IT won that game by 2. So pretty good game, evenly matched teams back then, and so far keeping it close now.
Yeah, and with the new 3-star players for the Eagles, you've got to wonder how much they did change from last year. So it's going to be interesting to see if that has helped them, or how much it has helped them really, and if it could help them get a win here today. And we're returning to the second period now.
Was Kesselstein number 11 in for them at the end of the first quarter? Do you remember?
I'm not certain. I don't think he was. I think he's a sub here.
All right, and Livingston back in for the Lakers to start the second.
A nice drive by Aiken to score 2 for the Eagles and put them back on top here early in the second period.
Aggressive press. Richardson's the one that gets open. And now they'll back off a little bit. Settle into a man defense. There's Bianco open at the line.
That was Livingston, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, that was Livingston with a nice, I believe, 3. Yes, 3. And it leaves the Lakers 2 points up.
Yeah, we don't have replay tonight. I'd be curious to see what happened there, how he got so wide open.
I've noticed actually a few times that the Lakers have been quite wide open on the outside of the 3-point marker.
All right.
Because I do think the Eagles are playing a zone defense, and if they're playing man, they're playing a very soft man. Okay. It's not. It's relatively open on the outside, just like the Lakers have left it for the Eagles sometimes.
So maybe to some extent, both teams daring the other to take those threes.
Just have a 3-point shootout tonight. I think the crowd would be interested in that.
Maybe, depends on if they hit.
That's true. That's true.
I think that was the first Eagles timeout. Livingston open again. This time he'll take it inside, gets to Cooper, out to Lawson. Air ball.
Yeah, disappointing change in possession there for the Lakers. Couldn't make anything happen there. And a good shot by number 3 for the Eagles, Jabri Blunt.
Cooper inside, finds Livingston again.
Livingston off of the shoes.
Foot.
And the rebound is taken by Tyquan Harris.
For the moment, oh, we got a foul.
Yeah, Livingston committed the foul there on Gilbert.
Away from
Naquan Gilbert. We actually haven't seen Isaac Gilbert in a little while. I wonder what's up with that. He got subbed out earlier on in the first period, like halfway through, and I don't believe I've seen him since. I could be wrong.
No, I don't think so. I'm wondering if Coach Bubble is going with a smaller lineup today, trying to keep pace with guard being a strength for the Eagles. Seen a lot of Richardson.
Lawson really open, but they closed him down now that they're getting closer. Oh, Livingston with a cheap giveaway there. And Aiken drives in with the layup, and it's good. They have just extended their lead to 4 points now.
Yeah, and this is where we have to see the resilience. So we're really hitting our first stretch of the game where the shots aren't falling for the Lakers.
Bianco with an interesting 3 decision there. He was kind of closed down. And it was from relatively far away. The 3 made there, was that Lawson?
That was Lawson. Yeah. And good job to hang in there with the Lakers, because remember, that was a second chance 3.
And they've just narrowed the lead down to only 1 point. So it was a nice swing in momentum, that 3 there by Lawson.
Got a couple subs coming in for the Eagles.
So the man can make free throws, he can make 3-pointers, and he can dunk.
22 Christian Sherry's in. Dixie Wade is back in, number 1.
It's a block, illegal block, I guess, on Cooper there for the Lakers. So it will be Eagles possession.
And if they could have held on for another couple seconds, it looks like that pivot foot was starting to leave the ground. Maybe a result of the illegal block. Nice drive inside for Richardson.
Oh, and he makes it, too, to put the Lakers up.
Take it to the house.
Great run by the sophomore.
And that might be what Coach Bubble is going for with the smaller lineup. Because you can do a lot with Richardson, Bianco, and Livingston all on the court at the same time. They're all capable of driving inside, capable of making the three. Not to mention Lawson.
Oh, Gilbert check. Did you already say Gilbert came in?
No. Yep. Isaac Gilbert coming back in for the Lakers.
I wasn't sure if he just came in or if I missed something. And it looks like Livingston was the one to come off.
Nice
Lawson
pass.
with the deep two, and it's good. The Lakers have just shifted completely. They've had a 7 points run here.
Yeah, Tanner Lawson coming up clutch a couple times here in the second quarter. And there's another turnover for the Eagles.
Can the Lakers keep up this nice run here? They may only be up by 3 points, but it has been. They've gone 7-0 since the Eagles last scored. Make that, what, 10?
Cooper with a three.
Yeah, 10 points in a row now for the Lakers.
And hard to overstate the impact of that. Because now, like, when Richardson's in the game, you could potentially have all 5 guys on the floor be capable shooters. And here and there, we've even seen Isaac Gilbert pop off a three.
After you miss those initial layups there for the Eagles, the Lakers have to get those defensive rebounds, because if you keep giving them chances, they're going to make it.
Yeah.
So you've got to shut that down, and you've got to get those rebounds.
As they know, because they've scored a few second chance points tonight. Nice drive inside by Gilbert, just a little off.
And a good turnaround there for the Eagles, and Harris is the one to make the layup.
So far, I'd say this game is as advertised. A lot of speed, a lot of nice guard play.
Oh, Cooper miscues that one, but he does manage to keep it. Richardson can't quite make the two there. With 2 minutes left, the Eagles are down by 2 points. A great run inside by Harris. He really had to fight hard for that one. And he ties up the game for the Eagles. Looks like Richardson's a little gassed here, but he still manages to get inside and get off.
Yeah, just off the backboard. Here's a steal for Bianco, though.
Oh, he overfires Richardson. That's too bad.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe he slipped a little bit.
Which one, Richardson
Richardson,
or yeah. I did see him slip, but I'm not sure he would have been able to get to that either way. He would have had to make a pretty nice jump and grab to get that one.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great pass.
Wow, nice job for the Lakers to force the jump ball. And they had the possession arrow, so it's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, very good job, and now they have an opportunity to take their lead back again after fighting so hard to just get that lead. They've kind of let it slip away, and oh, here come the Eagles on a break. 3v1. Bianco.
Yeah, not much he could do there.
Yeah. The 3v1 is a tough thing to get by.
So Livingston back in the game, taking over for, looks like Cooper is out.
Travel by Bianco. That's unexcusable. Can't make those things happen. "50 seconds left, and the Eagles have gotten their lead back here. A beautiful three-point shot by Dixie Wade again. He's had 2 of those now.
Yeah, Gilbert was right there. I thought for sure that he wasn't going to be able to connect. Bench looking for a clean block or a travel, but instead it's going to be Lawson going to the line.
I do like that, though, the coach on the sideline is was looking at a couple of his players, telling them to pipe down and not yell at the ref.
Yeah.
At some point, it doesn't really help anymore to yell at the ref. I say state your case and move on.
Yeah, got to keep your cool.
It's not like you're going to change the ref's mind. In fact, it's probably only going to hurt your team the more you do that. Lawson missing the second one.
Shot clock's off. They can hold it for the last shot if they want.
And it's out of bounds. It looked like that was out on Aiken, but they're going to call that out on Richardson. So it will be Eagles ball here with an opportunity to get off a shot.
So we're either going to see the Lakers hold it at 4 or a spectacular play.
Almost, but not quite enough power on that by Aiken. He had a weird turn there. It was a tough one to make.
All right, so we'll head to halftime. We'll take a little bit of a break here. We'll leave the on-court camera microphone on so you can get some sounds of the crowd. And we'll show you some Laker news and get you back when the teams are out to warm up. So stick around.
already there and settled? Great. Awesome. Well, that's great. It's great to see you. Please tell them all I say hello. And if I don't see you, have a great holiday. I did not know Leo has an Instagram. No. Bye. I did not know he had an Instagram. That's awesome. That is awesome. I listened to, she sent me the podcast the other day. That was awesome. So she said that, she was like, I don't know if you remember, but my senior year, I took this class, I had this professor, and she has like a holiday dinner at her house. And she invites it's her small class, and also she invites a few alumni back, and he was one of the alumni that she invited back. Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what she said it was for. I might be wrong, but I think that's what she said. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, it's great to see you. Great to hear all about you. You tell your wife I say hello to you.
All right, welcome back to for the second half of action in this varsity game between the Syracuse Institute of Technology Eagles versus the Cazenovia Lakers. It has been a very close affair. The Eagles kind of they got a nice lead towards the end of the first half, and now they're up by 4 points here to start the second half.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, 4 points is pretty good to ask for if you're a Lakers fan. Syracuse IT coming in with the better record, and the two teams that Cazenovia has lost to, the Eagles have beat. And so on paper, you know, the team that beats the team that beat you should
Beat you.
And we finally do get the Lakers coming out of the locker room. So it's been a great effort on both ends of the floor for the Lakers. At times they've kept the Eagles off balance. They've been making a lot of their shots and not really running it through one guy either. It's basically like all 5 guys on the floor have been contributing. And so that's what's allowed them to keep it close. We'll see if it's enough for them to pull ahead in the second half. But I'm excited to see it.
And it's been a very entertaining game. For even if you're watching just as like a bystander, kind of, you don't care about either team. It'd be a fun game to watch because both teams have their own tactical stances here, and they're interesting teams to watch. They're young, they're hungry, and they're fast. They can shoot long. It's a really fun game to watch.
Yeah, I think you have to hand that to the Lakers this year. Win or lose, they play entertaining games. And we actually had a great one here last night with the girls team. They had a comeback win over Lafayette. Unfortunately, we weren't here for that one. But you know, if you like Laker basketball, go out and get an NFHS subscription and catch all their games, because we'll get you as many as we can. But they're fun. They're probably worth some money this year.
And congrats to the ladies on that win.
And we'll see the girls later this week when they take on Skinny Atlas Friday night. That'll be a tough game, but we'll see how they do.
It's the game of the week, so we hope to get a nice turnout there.
Almost a steal for Bianco in this game.
The 3 is no good, and it'll be a turnover here for the Lakers. Can they use this to their advantage?
Livingston bringing it up.
I feel like the Laker crowd needs to get a little more behind their team.
Yep, Gilbert had some separation from his defender. Good look there. Back to Livingston.
Livingston drives in.
Oh, lost
no good.
it. Couldn't quite handle it, but
That's disappointing, but
we've seen him leave his feet a few times tonight.
ooh, great 3 by Aiken there. He's done quite well tonight.
Yep, and again, if you're just joining us, Aiken is the leading scorer for the Eagles. So, you know, on paper, maybe their best player, and
Tonight he has had a
showed
very
why
nice,
right there.
very nice performance by him tonight. Lawson driving in, can't make the layup, but Gilbert gets the offensive rebound and loses it.
Also can't make the layup.
And Aiken driving in with another 2 points for the Lakers, and Coach Bubble for the Lakers will call a timeout. They've got 4 left.
Yeah, not the way they probably wanted to come out of halftime, giving up the first 5 points to the Eagles. And they had their opportunities and just didn't fall.
Yeah, that wasn't ideal, but there's always a way to come back in, so
Yes.
maybe this timeout is exactly what they needed.
We certainly saw what they're capable of if they do get hot, because they were pretty hot in the first half.
They were. At one point they scored 10 points in a row and took a comfortable lead over the Eagles, which, as you can tell, didn't pan out exactly as they would have hoped.
Yeah, Eagles have a lot of talent and a lot of depth. So
Yeah, you can see the bench right now. It's pretty large.
Lakers are going to have to play well and maybe get a few breaks if they're going to pull out the win. But keeping it close so far, you know, keeping their options open. Here's Bianco. He was looking for Cooper. On Harris coming up with it. Harris, one of a trio of sophomores.
Ooh, great shot. And I believe that's Dixie Wade again. He's had 3 3-point shots today. The senior showing up tonight. Not one of their main scorers usually, and yet he's been outstanding tonight.
There's a 3 attempt from Gilbert. Bianco came flying in there, but couldn't prevent it from going out.
12-point deficit for the Lakers. This has turned into a very close game. Turned from a very close game into kind of a shocking state for the Lakers right now.
That's another 3 for Aiken.
Lakers need a response and quick now if they want to maintain a chance in this game. Gilbert couldn't make the layup.
Rolls out. I'm having flashbacks to the Salve game that we were at last week because it was kind of similar. Lakers hung close in the first half, and they let the Bearcats come out and score the first 8 of the second half. Here it's been even more. It's been the first 11. And after that, they kept it close, but they never really recovered.
Yeah, you need to start off each half well and get the momentum onto your side if you want to win games. The start and the end are in my mind almost always the most important parts of the game.
It's going to be the Eagles coming up with the rebound.
And a good shot by number 4 Tyquan Harris for the Eagles to put them up to 17 points in the lead. They're going to call a foul on the Eagles there, though the Eagles fans are not happy. They want to travel there.
Yeah, I guess it's not a travel if you knock the guy over.
I mean, that rule makes sense.
Here's Richardson. Finds Gilbert. Back to Richardson. Out to Bianco. Bianco brings it inside.
Couldn't make it. The Lakers still struggling.
Yeah, still looking for their first points of the half.
And Aiken goes in to put in 2 more for the Eagles. And Coach Bubble just shaking his head on the sideline. Very upset with his team right now. Down by 19 points. Something in the game plan ain't going right. Whether it's just mentality or tactics.
I'm no coach, but I can tell you one thing that's not going right. The shots aren't going through the hoop. And
judging by the sport we're in.
and I think part of that is just luck. Like, they're getting some good shots. We saw them get some layups. And yeah. I mean, at the end, it's an explanation, maybe not an excuse.
Yeah, it's disappointing right now by the Lakers. As a Laker fan, you're just disappointed. It's gone really, really poorly this half, and you can see it in Coach Bubble's face and most of the players' faces. They want to get back into this game, but they're struggling.
Yeah, and I mean, to some extent, they're playing with house money. This is a game that they were expected to lose. And so, might as well go out, give it your all, leave it all on the floor. And we saw the Lakers get the Eagles off balance earlier in the first half. So, yeah, they've come out hot here in the second, but that could change. We saw it change for the Lakers.
And Cooper there with 2 points to put the first points on the board of the half for the Lakers with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. That was a long streak of nothing for the Lakers, finally broken by the senior, Cooper. Driving inside, the shot is up and it's out of the rim. Nyquan Gilbert with that shot.
Yeah, that was I could be wrong. I thought the Eagles were a little passive on that one. Just 4 guys on the perimeter. I understand trying to keep the lanes open for the ball handler, but you also take away some of his options.
Oh, drifting inside, his pass out. That was Nyquan Gilbert giving it away to Isaac Gilbert.
Yeah, let's see how long they stick with this offensive strategy.
And Lawson makes that layup. This is going to be a real fun game commentating if they leave these Gilberts on the floor.
A little more movement there.
That one was Gilbert.
Eagles Gilbert getting inside. Here's a three from Bianco.
Couldn't quite make it.
Now we've got a transition chance for the Eagles.
And that will be Lakers ball.
Yeah. Nice job by Gilbert to deny the shot, not draw the foul. And
Yeah, the Caz Gilbert.
Yeah, the cherry on top is he ends up with the turnover.
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll see the defender touch that one last and they just inbound it and go back to business. Here's a drive from Richardson, finds Lawson, goes inside. Little turnaround jumper from Lawson.
It almost looked like Lawson and Richardson had both gone inside, leaving only 3 options outside, which left them with.
From the zone, left Aiken with an open 3. Couldn't convert.
And here's a layup, no good.
Who's going to track it down? Lawson gives it to Bianco and off to the races. Back to Lawson.
Lawson's
Flings it
shot
at
is
the
no
basket.
good.
Yeah.
Lakers need to settle down and just focus on making their shots.
And there's
Going to be a
Blunt
rough game.
hitting one on the other end.
It's going to be a rough game if you can't make your shots, so just settle down
Richardson.
and make them.
Cooper with the rebound. Needs to get it out to someone. Finds Arnold. Is that going to be a shooting foul, maybe?
Yes, it will be. Arnold will have 2 free throws for the Lakers. First free throws in a little while, I think. I don't know if we've seen any this period.
Yeah, I think these will be our first free throws of the period.
Of the half, for that matter.
A little bit of a breather for everybody. This half is moving quick.
Yeah.
Burned off 7 minutes, and I don't know, I haven't been tracking it. It's got to be close to 7 minutes in real time. Maybe a couple timeouts here and there, but mostly go, go, go.
Yep. And if you'll notice, though, the Lakers only have 2 timeouts left, and we haven't even reached the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, something to keep an eye on. Looking back through the game, though, hard to argue with any of the 5 timeout calls we've seen from them so far.
Yeah, they all have been necessary. And that'll be a jump ball going Lakers' way. Bianco with the 3. It's good.
Nails one.
And that's one to get the crowd excited and possibly a little momentum shift here.
It is
get
amazing
the Lakers.
the difference a couple successful threes can make. And they're going to hold it, try to get the last shot of the quarter.
Probably smart here, given the circumstances.
Wow.
He
Draws
drew a
the
foul.
after doing a lap around all the Lakers.
Yeah, that was poor defensive play by the Lakers. All you need to do is keep him outside and force him to shoot a long one.
Yeah, I guess.
Aiken will have an opportunity to put 2 more up for the Eagles. The first free throw is no good off of the back of the rim.
It's, to be fair, hard to stop Aiken once he's got a full
Yes,
head of
yep.
steam and going in. And, not even safe if you do force him to the outside. Half his baskets have been threes this year, so dangerous wherever he ends up.
And he's only a sophomore, remember, so that's in the future, that's going to be a very, very, very dangerous player if he can keep up and keep developing the way he has been.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen to the Eagles in the standings this year. Like maybe they'll make waves at sectionals. They've certainly gotten off to a fantastic start. big win over PSLA Fowler last week. And I don't know, starting to look like they might be heading out to a big win here tonight too.
Yeah, Caz need to keep mentally tough here if they want to make this an entertaining game. First half was very close, but this third period has really run away from the Lakers, and of course the Eagles did all that in one period, so technically it's possible for the Lakers to do it in this period. Unlikely, but possible.
Yeah, that's one of the cautions about if you get up to a big lead in the first half or, you know, in one quarter. You did it. You always got to be wary of the possibility that the other team can do it right back to you.
Yes. If one thing's possible for one person, it's possible for the next just as much. It will take a lot of toughness out of the Lakers to pull that off, but you never know.
Yeah, you know, a lot of leads get blown in, like football, where it's only maybe a 2 or 3 possession game. This is probably at best, you know, maybe a 5 or 6 possession game. But 8 minutes.
Yeah.
See what the Lakers can do with it.
To be fair, basketball is a high scoring game, so 5 or 6 possessions isn't as big as it sounds, but it's still a hard lead to break into.
There's a steal. Bianco off to the races.
And he's got the layup.
Away.
Good work by Bianco, and that's what the Lakers are going to need if they want to get back into this. They need those quick steals. They need the turnovers and all the points they can get.
Yeah, Aiken with the answer on the other end. Nice quick move for him there.
Richardson finds Bianco. Bianco's shot is blocked. And that's a shooting foul there, and Bianco will go up to the line for 2.
Not to jinx it, but Bianco probably the best free throw shooter for the Lakers.
Yeah, we don't want to start any sort of commentator's curse up here in the booth. Actually, booth probably does too much to the place we're in right now.
Makes the second. Cuts the deficit back to 14.
Eagles happy to play with it here. I mean, if the Lakers won't commit, why wouldn't the Eagles just want to play around with it for a little while?
Oh, here's another turnover, though.
Bianco really leading this scoring run for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Now, can he maintain it, though?
Shout out to Isaac Gilbert on the other end, too, for getting it over to him.
Well played by the both of them. Timeout called. Eagles only with their second timeout there throughout the entire game. And the Lakers have narrowed this lead down from 18 points at the start of the period to 12 points. So that's a start at breaking into this lead, chipping away at it.
Yeah. I kind of wonder if this is a mind game timeout for the Eagles. Lakers getting a little momentum, so do what you can to ice them a little bit.
Yep. Tactically, possibly smart by the Eagles, but let's see if it pans out. Maybe it'll give the Lakers time to regroup and figure out what their next step is. Maybe they unleash a different player rather than Bianco. Surprise them with Richardson or Gilbert or someone coming in, Lawson, and come in and score a bunch of points with someone else.
Yeah, we'll see. Can't look too far ahead here. It seems like tonight when the Eagles have been decisive, that's when they've been successful. And so if they're coming out of this timeout with a scripted play, that's going to be a challenge for the Lakers to stop. They've really been at their best when they can get the Eagles off balance and improvising a little bit more.
So the Lakers going to have to be aggressive if this is the case.
Yeah, but
not too aggressive.
Can't be over-aggressive,
yeah,
because then that opens the door for the guy to cut in. Really just...
But make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, and be there mentally. Anticipate what they're going to try to do. So far holding together. It's down to 2 on the shot clock.
Oh, good run by Aiken there. Richardson letting him cut inside. I think he did bite a little too much there. He stepped outside of the three-point arc, and when that happens, you know that you might have just given up a little bit too much space, and in that case, he did.
Finds Livingston. Bianco cutting in, stumbles.
Nice screen set by Bianco.
Uses him as the screen.
However, a steal going the other way. Oh, nearly a great play by Bianco, but it looks like he wrapped his arm around the head of the offensive player, so
yeah,
that'll be a shooting foul.
And not necessarily bad at this stage in the game. It looks like if the Lakers are going to come back, they'll be in a situation where they may have to foul at the end. So, had fouls to give. He was cruising in for what could have been an easy layup, so now he has to shoot 2.
Cooper coming off for the Lakers. Bobby Livingston coming on. And that's Alex Cooper coming off. And the second one is also made. The Lakers find themselves 16 points down. It's going to be tough, but they've got 5 minutes to make a nice comeback.
Lawson driving it in, turns around and shoots.
A great over-the-head shot there.
So Lakers managing to tread water, keeping it at 14.
Aiken.
Maybe, yep,
strange pass.
A little bit of a break for the Lakers.
I think Aiken became a little indecisive there. And
there goes Richardson. Livingston with the rebound. Finds
Gilbert going in.
Driving in.
Oh, draws the foul. And it will be Gilbert at the line for 2 free throws. 14 points down. Trying to make it 12 here if he can make both.
Gilbert hits the first.
Richardson and Bianco having a word with their coach.
That was
Meanwhile,
weird. I don't know why the Eagles only had 2 guys on the line.
Possibly playing more of an offensive mindset there, hoping to get a few more points to just shut the game down if they can get the ball back, which they did in the end. So it worked out, whatever they did.
That's going to be timeout called by the Eagles.
Yeah, they looked a little off balance there. Possibly a good idea by the Eagles coach, who is Christian Hodge Jr. today. That was an Eagles timeout, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've kind of seen, like, every time the Lakers get it under 14, the Eagles will slow the momentum down, call a timeout.
Notable absence that I forgot to mention, or that we forgot to mention earlier, is Carter Bowden for the Lakers. He's a sophomore for the varsity team, and he's been out, I believe, for the entire start of the season.
Yep.
Yeah.
So eventually we'll get to see him make his debut, but got to get healthy first. Yeah, tempting for Lawson to go out for that one.
Aiken drives in,
Won't
nearly
go.
making it, but off the rim. Not enough power behind it to get it over the rim.
Oh, yeah, nice cut by Bianco. I was just going to say Lakers looking a little passive there. Rolls off the rim.
Lawson fights hard for that.
Live.
Livingston with the 3, and it's good.
Nails it.
The Lakers bring themselves back within 10. An impressive comeback. Now, there's still quite a ways to go, but they have narrowed the lead down by 8 points in this quarter.
Yeah, we saw the JV team face a similar deficit under 4 minutes, and they couldn't pick it up. And the lead's back up to 12.
Livingston finds Richardson, who goes inside.
Wow, what
Good
a play
shot.
for Richardson. And this is back to what we were seeing in the first quarter. Lakers aggressive and quick in making their shots.
Yeah, now can they maintain it and possibly begin a comeback here? Oh, beautiful 3 by Aiken.
Yeah, that's a dagger.
That one hurts a lot, taking a lot of the momentum out of the Lakers. Lawson's 2,
for
no
Lawson.
good.
Gilbert with the rebound.
Good shot by Gilbert, and it's an 11-point game now. Gilbert v. Gilbert here, and Gilbert wins. Was that a timeout, or is that a foul?
That looks.
I think it's a foul, isn't it?
I thought it was a foul.
Yeah, they're going for the foul.
Okay.
It looks like the coach is talking to all of his players. Well,
And now we're gonna get a timeout.
Oh, all right. That makes sense. That was a strange formation for the Eagles there.
I guess Coach Bubble figured it's close enough to being a timeout. Might as well just call it and make it official.
$11-point difference here. The Lakers have fought back hard, but with only 2 minutes and 17 seconds left, it seems outlandish kind of to think of a comeback here.
Yeah, if it's gonna happen, the Eagles are gonna have to miss some shots. And so far in the second half, that's just not what's happening. They came out a little cold at the beginning of the game, but they've made their adjustments, found their stroke, and unless something changes, Lakers will keep it close, but
Yeah.
this will probably be close to the final margin.
All right, so they're going to get back out there and finally take those free throws here. Gilbert going to the line for the Eagles. His first free is good. Looks like they're putting a lot of trust in him to make both free throws.
Nobody on the line again.
We're going to play defensive here, it looks.
Trust pays off. Richardson looking for somebody, finds Bobby Livingston. He'll
Livingston.
bring it into the paint, turns toward the basket.
Livingston, I think wanted to pass it out, but then realized that he had a perfectly open lane to just drive in after he had stopped dribbling.
Yeah,
and that kind of caused him to trip up there.
not a shooting foul. So Lakers will have to inbound it. We'll see if they can get a quick shot off the inbound.
Richardson whips it out to Livingston. Livingston.
Yeah, that was Bianco taking that three. He was out of your picture.
Aiken loses it out of bounds. It will be Eagles ball, however. They're going to say that's out on Bianco.
And now the Eagles looking to slow it down a little bit.
Richardson hasn't done horribly, actually, shutting down Aiken tonight. Though Aiken's just a quality player. So sophomore v. sophomore, it's been a tough battle for Richardson throughout the game. He stood tall, though.
Yeah, that's a big assignment for him. Literally
That one
and
looked like it
figuratively.
hurt. He looks to be fine, but that really looked like that would have hurt the left knee there on Bianco. I'm surprised he didn't come up limping after that one.
Yeah, like we said at the top, he's pretty tough.
Yep,
There's a three for Richardson. Bounces
no
off.
good. Oh, wide open man down that they didn't see. I believe that was Gilbert, who was wide open for the Eagles that they didn't find in time. Dixie Wade going in, couldn't quite make the easy two.
Livingston finds Bianco.
Bianco's three is no good.
And that's going to be a tie-up. Nope. Timeout first. Timely timeout call for the Eagles there.
So with 57.6 seconds left on the clock, the Lakers are down by 13. It's been a rough second half, but the Lakers have fought hard, especially in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. I mean, really, it's one bad quarter that we saw out of them today. And so, if you're rewatching this, maybe make your own mix where you just watch the second and fourth quarters and take down the scoreboard, make your own scoreboard, and maybe imagine what might have been.
I remember once when I was younger, my soccer coach told me that you have to keep track of the score by half, and you just got to focus on winning each half. And the Lakers, well, they lost the third quarter, so that one really ruined them.
Yeah, and part of it is because they're playing a good team this year,
Yes.
maybe even a very good team, and you
Yep.
have a down quarter, the other team won't always go to that level. And conversely, there have been points tonight where we've absolutely seen the Lakers rise to the Eagles level. We're going to get a tie-up. Stays with the Lakers.
Gilbert to check it in. He finds Bianco. Bianco with a far two. Wasn't super close.
It's going to stay down here, though.
Lakers doing well to keep that. Alex Cooper forcing it off of another player. Lawson with a three. He was well covered, so you got to wonder if that was the right choice to make on that three.
Hard to blame him. Lakers need points quick, and
Yeah.
he's had a good shooting night tonight.
Lawson has been very well today. He's made some key blocks. He made that one dunk. He's made some nice shots. He's had a good all-around game, I'd say, today. Forcing them back, but Aiken, can he make it out of it?
Close to a trap. Gilbert got a hand on it, but Aiken able to get it out.
That was good work by Gilbert.
Yeah, and Nikon Gilbert there
Yeah.
for the Eagles, throwing it off Cooper.
It was very good work by him to throw it off of Cooper.
Here's Aiken again.
That looked like an over and back by Aikman to me, or Aiken.
There's another trap. It's a jump ball. It'll stay. Oh, it's going to the Lakers.
Well,
Unless
no, it's
yeah,
Eagles.
Maybe they must have maybe not been a tie-up or.
I genuinely think that should have been Lakers ball, though. It should have been Lakers ball before that because it did look like an over and back by Aiken.
Here goes Bianco.
Oh, he misses the layup, and that's
That'll be our last
game.
shot of the game.
The Lakers fought hard till the end. You got to give them credit. They didn't give up in the fourth quarter, and I think they actually won the fourth quarter, but the third quarter just killed them.
Yeah, not
And-
even the whole third quarter. The margin of defeat is 13. So if
Yeah.
you take out that 11-0 run to start the second half in the first 2 or 3 minutes, and the Lakers are right there. And of course, every
Yep.
minute does
Every minute counts, yep.
But a lot to like. I'd say 29 minutes to like. And
Yep.
If the Lakers can put together 29 good minutes, they're going to win a lot of games.
That's very true.
Not every team's going to be able to really take advantage of those 3 minutes where they're much, much better.
Yeah. And from the Eagles' point of view, very, very good game tonight. I think they could have been better at times. They are the better team, and they kind of let the Lakers in close at times.
At
But
times.
then they controlled it.
Yeah,
they controlled
They
it.
took care of business, and
Yes.
congratulations to them as we see lots of them disappear into the locker room. Exciting season.
Yeah.
4-0 start, and we'll see where they take it from here.
Yeah. And with the sophomore Aiken there, who had a really great game.
Yeah, they gave us an entertaining game tonight. Hard to ask for more. So we thank you for joining us. Tomorrow and Thursday, we've got a little bit of a change here on the channel. We've got some music concerts for you. So if you're interested in that, check it out. 7 o'clock both nights. And we'll be back here in the Buckley gym on Friday to see the girls take on Scan. Hope to see you there.
All right.